Now let us discuss about the pedoturbation. Pedo, it is a mixing turbation. So in pedoturbation is nothing but it's a process of mixing of soils. Mixing some extent takes place in this soil. Pedoturbation. If this mixing of soils happen by the funnel means the bud means it's animal. Animals means it is called as funnel pedoturbation. Mix if the soils are mixed by the animals such as ants, earthworms, moles, rodents, of course with the humans himself is called as funnel pedoturbation. Another important is called floral pedoturbation. It is a flora means plants. If this mixing was happened by the plants and the trees are dipped in the form of pit is called as pedoturbation. Mixing up with the plants is called pedoturbation. And there is another important term is called argilopedoturbation. Very quite interesting. It's a mixing of material in the soil by churning the process called as swell and shrink clays as observed in the deep black cotton soils. So this argilopedoturbation means is nothing but due to the shrink and swell of the clay particles due to the alternate wetting and drying, what will happen? The soil itself, it will be churned. It will be mixing will be taking place. So that is called as argilopedoturbation. Quite popular in the black cotton soils because as we can see that monomonolic type of clay will be there in this argilopedoturbation type. So overall, if I want to say what is the summary of this specific pedogenic process, I can list out in these points. So calcification, podalization, and lateralization are quite popular in zonal soil forming process, whereas profile characteristics are influenced by the prevailing conditions of the climate and vegetation. So these three are highly dependent on climate and vegetation. And whereas remaining gellization, salinization, solidization, of course, I think it's a repetition, my apology, are intrazonal soil forming process. Whereas the profile characteristics are mostly influenced by the local conditions such as relief and or parent material than climate and vegetation. Here you can see all this calcification power influenced by the climate and vegetation, whereas gelization, salinization, solidization, all these things were happen because of the relief and some local conditions. And salinization, alkalization, dealkalization process operates in a sequence advanced in the soil certain point trans until the zonal soils. Usually these saline soils, alkaline soils, all called as a problematic soils. We will learn more detail about this problematic soils, how to manage these soils. We will learn in a coming courses. Thank you very much for listening patience. Please follow all my lectures one by one so that you can understand about this specific pedogenic process. Thank you very much.